So in 2004, 800 pounds of human poop were accidentally dumped onto the passengers of the Chicago sightseeing cruise. Basically, it seemed like any other normal day, and around 120 people were getting ready to take the 1 p.m. boat tour of the Chicago River. But as this boat was passing under the Kinzie Street Bridge, the passengers on the upper deck were all suddenly struck by this massive wave of nasty-smelling brownish-yellow liquid. According to the people who were there, at first it was just stunned silence as everyone tried to process what had just happened. But when people began looking up, they saw a tour bus driving away and realized to their horror that it had just dumped its entire septic tank on top of them. As it turns out, this tour bus belonged to the iconic Dave Matthews Band. Apparently, the driver had just figured that he was dumping the human waste into the water. It was something that he had likely done many times in the past, so he didn't even bother to look to see where he was dumping. But because of his actions, the 120 people aboard that tour boat were completely traumatized. The driver of the bus, Stefan Wohl, ended up having to pay $300,000 to environmental protection groups. None of the passengers suffered long-term physical health effects, but it's also unknown whether they ever received any compensation